Hey guys, this is going to be a review of Reign Season 4, Episode 11, Dead of Night. I really do hate Darnley so much, and I don't really want to talk about him anymore because I know that like every one of my reviews recently has started off with me complaining about Darnley, but he really does get on my nerves so much, and it's not even like in a satisfying way, because you know when you have the characters who are really annoying but in a way that makes for a great story. I don't feel like that with Darnley. I just feel extremely frustrated with him and angry with him. If everything that he'd done so far wasn't enough, he goes and threatens his own unborn child. I feel like Mary asking Gideon for help in that situation was kind of heartless. I realized that she had like no choice, but I also felt really bad for Gideon at that point because it's just really terrible for like the woman you used to be in love with coming to you for help because she tried to arrange for the assassination of the woman that you're currently in love with. I'm really interested in how they're going to play out the whole marriage thing with Elizabeth and the Archduke, because obviously I don't think it's a spoiler because I think everyone knows that Elizabeth was never married. And I think that the Archduke that they keep talking about is an actual suitor that Elizabeth had in her lifetime, but it's Reign, so I don't know if I should expect it to play out like that played out or not. Probably not. But I'm interested in seeing where that goes because it has to fall apart at some point somehow. I'm wondering if she'll refuse the marriage because of Gideon, despite what Gideon's told her, or if it will be something else. This is the first episode where we also really get to know Henry, and unsurprisingly, he is really obnoxious. And I know that in this episode they talk about how Henry, what did they even say? He looks healthier or like stronger and everything else than Charles. I forgot Charles' name for a minute. Still looks so much older than Charles. I get after this episode that they're trying to make a point that like Henry looks more like a king than Charles. I also don't know if they're doing this on purpose. They very well might be, but Henry reminds me the most of his father out of all Henry and Catherine's kids. I really am wondering though if they're going to make Henry king in the show or not, because again, bringing in real history, and I don't think that this is a spoiler because I have no idea what Reign's gonna do with it, but Henry really does become king after Charles dies. But like they aged up the characters and everything because Charles was supposed to become king at 12, and I don't know exactly what age he's supposed to be, but older than 12. And he didn't die until he was in his early 20s. But I'm starting to feel like they're going to have Henry be king before the show ends. Still kind of feels like Francis just died, even though he didn't really. And so killing off yet another king, I feel like might be going a bit overboard. And I would like if we could just let Charles still be king at the end of this season, even if like historically we know that Henry became king later. But I kind of feel at this point like they will kill Charles off, but I don't know. I think that is all for right now, and I will see you guys later. Bye.